It's not clear to me why somebody would be in college right now unless they want the social experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have the ability to go and build something. So the question is, how would you redesign the educational program, if I could be so blunt, as to create more Elon Musks? If we want to create an Elon Musk factory of people who start with very little, but are able to drive breakthroughs, what's involved there? What drove you?
Curiosity about the nature of the universe. So I'm just curious about the meaning of life and, what is this reality that we live in? So
how early? My son Dax wanted to know, what was it like for you in middle school and high school? He's 14 years old. He's in that age range now.
Well, I found school to be quite painful, and it was very boring, and in South Africa it was very violent. So it's like it was like that book Ender's Game.
Yes.
But in
survival.
Reality, IRL.
Yeah.
Ender's Game IRL. It was like, but not as fun.
So your goal was escape.
Yes. Escape from the prison.
So that's a question I have. Do you think that
it was miserable?
Do you think most successful people have had a lot of hardship early in life? Do you need to have that level of hardship?
Probably need a little bit of hardship, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then so it's always tricky. Like, what are you supposed to do with your kids? Create artificial adversity.
Put them in.
That's cruel.
Yeah.
Do you have an answer? That's a Warren Buffett topic, actually. Yeah. What do you do? Yeah.
But seriously,
it's not easy to create artificial adversity because if you love your kids, you don't want to do that.
Yep.
So,
that's for sure.
So I had a lot of adversity. Probably it was good. Probably, helped somewhat, I suppose.
One of the
what
things
doesn't kill you makes you stronger, type of thing.
No.
And at least I didn't lose a limb. I think what doesn't maim you? Good at maiming.
10 fingers.
I can modify that a little bit.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Maim you makes you stronger.
For the last 5 years, I've been helping teach this class, Foundations of AI Ventures at MIT. And every year when you survey the students, they go up a lot in their desire to start a company. And so it's now up to 80% of the incoming
everyone's just gonna it's just gonna be like one person company.
Well, that's with AI, that's viable, I guess. But no, they want to co-found. They don't want to be the founder, they want to be part of a founding team. So it still works out. But when Peter and I were in school at MIT, it was, I'm guessing, maybe 10%. And
they all wanted to be PhDs.
And they've been doing the survey.
I didn't know anyone who wanted to start. I mean, I don't remember any conversations with people saying they wanted to start companies.
Even at Stanford at the time?
I actually, a few days into the semester, or I should say the quarter, I called Bill Nix, who was the head of the material science department, and said I'd like to just put it on deferment.
He said, "Was my class that bad?"
No, and he said that's okay. You can put it on deferment. But he said this is probably the last conversation we'll have, and he was right. But then, I think it was last year, he sent me a letter saying that all of my predictions about lithium-ion batteries came true. Which is very nice.
And did he also say you could still come back and finish your PhD?
Yeah, no, it was several times Stanford has said that I can come back for free.
Well, so you know what happened at MIT is every time. so I did not know.
It'd be a great use of your time.
Exactly. I'm like, yeah.
So every time an Iron Man movie came out, it notched up another probably 10% or so.
Okay.
In terms of, because everybody wanted to be Tony Stark. And so that's the image. And I didn't know till today that the new Tony Stark, the modern Iron Man Tony Stark, I always thought Tony Stark was modeled on Charles Stark Draper and Howard Hughes. And it's Charles Stark Draper's education and his scientific endeavors married with Howard Hughes' ambition. And that created the original character. But then when Robert Downey Jr. wanted to reinvent it, it's modeled on Elon.
Yeah. He came and met with me.
This is a Grokpedia fact.
All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
They came to you to
John
interview
Favreau and Robert Downey
I like
Jr.
the name Grok. I would like Jarvis as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably some trademark issues.
At some point, if Grok gets good enough, we're going to call it Encyclopedia Galactica.
Yes, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
42.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So going back to education, should colleges, I guess the social experience, like you said, is important there. But what would you do for education, middle, high school? You just came back from an announcement with President Bukele, who's a friend. I think he's an amazing
He's a very smart guy.
visionary. Yeah. Incredible what he did with his nation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remarkable.
Remarkable and gutsy.
Yeah. I was
And
like,
gutsy.
how are you still alive? That was
Yeah,
my
I mean,
question.
it was like it's the nuclear. It was a
It's like-
nuclear option, right? Shut them down. I mean, do you know how? Besides putting everybody with a gang sign in jail, I don't know if you know the second thing he did. He went to all of the graves of all the gang members out there and destroyed the graves and said, "Your memory will not be remembered in this nation." That's just badass. And it worked.
I mean, you have to be badass motherfucker to take on all the narco gangs and win.
And live.
Yeah, and still be alive.
And live. He's got a great guard at his palace there. But
Yeah.
what did you announce with him in El Salvador?
It was just basically to use Grok for education, like personalized
Hopefully not the
education.
vulgar version of it.
Yeah, we would have like the kids-friendly version of Grok. But obviously AI can be an individualized teacher
Yeah.
that is infinitely patient and answers all your questions.
Yeah.
Now you still need to be curious, and you still need to want to learn. Grok can't make you want to learn. It can make learning more interesting.
You could probably gamify and incentivize it, right?
It can make learning more interesting, and less of a production line. But kids do need to have to, if they need to want to learn,
Yeah.
So, and like people should just think of the brain as a biological computer.
Yeah, it's a neural net.
Yeah, it's a biological computer with so with a number of neurons and neural efficiency.
Yeah.
So what you can't do is turn any arbitrary kid into Einstein. This is not realistic because Einstein had a very good meat computer, like an outstanding meat computer. So you can't just do Shakespeare, Newton, Einstein type of thing, unless the meat computer is an exceptional one.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think? So when people say we need to solve education in the United States because it's fundamentally broken, I think what's really broken, I'm curious, is the old social contract that says do well in high school, get into a good college, get a degree, and then get a job. And I don't know that that's going to be valid in the future. We talk about this on the pod a lot, that the career of the future isn't getting a job, it's being an entrepreneur. It's finding a problem and solving it.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Right now, I'd say people should just, go to school for the social experience, use more AI. The conventional schooling experience, I think, could be a lot better. What we're going to do in El Salvador and hopefully other places, just have individualized teachers. That's going to be much better. And you could go to a school with a bunch of other kids, I guess, if you want to hang out with other kids, but you don't need to.
Right.
You could do it on your phone at home. So that's why I say, like, at this point, education is a social experience. When I talk to my kids who are in college, they do recognize that they can learn just as much independently. In fact, that they would learn more in a work situation.
Yeah.
They're there for the social experience and to be around a bunch of people of their own age. Sort of a coming of age social experience.
Sure. Being on your own, learning how to lead or defend yourself, as the case may be.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you join the workforce, you're, from this perspective of like a 19-year-old with a bunch of old people. And if you're doing engineering with a bunch of middle-aged dudes, it's like, do you really want to do that, or do you want to hang out with, where there's at least some girls your age?